All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Once again, we are back here, and once again, I'm going to start out just the same, saying, have you ever been to a Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, or wherever, going down these aisles, looking at all of these different pliers that you see on the shelf, wondering what is the best? Should you buy the Klein? Should you spend the money and get the most expensive ones versus getting, entry-level, Doyle versus Klein or Cobalt or Craftsman, or whatever else the case may be. There are so many options. Milwaukee has a set, which I think last time I did a video, I said I'm not gonna do anything on Milwaukee, but I'm actually thinking I may, because I do like the way they look. And if you guys are back here from the other video, thank goodness, welcome back. I will say this, I told you what my favorite color is, or I didn't, because I wanted you to come to this video. So we're gonna see exactly what my favorite color is, and what color is that? No other than red. Red, this is more of an orange, but still red in my case, but red is my favorite color. We are gonna try the Craftsman Lineman's out. Now, for you size queens out there, these are 9.5 inches. So these are a little bit bigger than my Cobalt ones. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, right now, these in my hand, not opened. These in my hand, I'm gonna have to say that they already feel better than the Cobalts. So we'll talk about the price of these here in a few minutes. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cut a piece of wire. We're gonna strip it, which you're not supposed to do. And then I'm gonna make a joint and we're gonna see how it is. Now, fun fact, if you don't wanna listen to the story, then I suggest you just look at the timestamps down below and move on, because I'm gonna tell you a story. When I first started electrical, I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground. And when I went there, I asked the guy that I was working with, super great guy, one guy who actually taught me some stuff. I said, what tools do I need? And he said, well, what can you afford? And obviously I wasn't really making any money at that point. So he said, why don't you just go down to Sears, open your credit card, get you some Craftsman tools. They're good tools. And I said, well, you know what? Sure. I didn't really know, like I said, one from the other. I just knew I had a list to go down to get, and I took it down there, opened a credit card. They gave me a $1,200 limit, and I bought about $700 worth of tools. When I got back to job site, about, I don't know, 3 months in, after I started knowing some stuff, people were like, if you're gonna take this trade seriously now, you need to buy Kleins. And I was like, man, I spent all this money on these tools, and now you're gonna tell me to go buy something else? But fast forward to today, world of difference. You buy Kleins versus, I don't know about these yet, but from my other tools that I've had in the past, hands down, you cannot replace Kleins. Now, I'm hoping that when I open these up, these will outperform the Duals for sure, and outperform the Cobalts. Now, I don't know if they will or not, but I think that they will, because they feel really good actually. So I'm gonna read what's on the front of this and the back. I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole real quick, and then we're gonna jump right in the video. Now remember, these are 9.5 inches. Nice ones, huh? All right, nothing really on the front except durable forged steel, 9.5 inches, full lifetime warranty, because we build pride. Now, I have a feeling these are probably made in China. Don't know yet, but we'll see. So it says multi-zone bi-material grip for comfort and control. Induction hardened cutting edge stays sharper longer. Drop boards for strength and durability. Corrosion resistant finish. They're made in Vietnam and finished in China. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So there's that. So we're gonna take the Cobalt, we're gonna pop these tie wraps off, and if you don't know how to pop a tie wrap off, you're going for a treat today. Easiest way to do it is to grab where the little head part of it is and just twist. Now, of course, these things are very loose, so they're not going to go as easy as I want it to, but if they were tight, it would come right off. Actually, these actually came loose. All right, and just like all the other pliers we've done, I'm gonna do the drop test. So not on the floor, but see if the handle will drop. So let's see. Oh yeah. Let's just take a gander one more time. Ready? Oh yeah. Now, let's look at the difference between the Cobalt versus the Craftsman's. World of difference. Yes, I know this is only 9 inches, but I mean, come on. Right out of the gate, I will say that they feel nice. I like the way that they look. They actually feel really good. So we are going to take it, strip a piece of wire, and see what happens. Now, The first pair of Craftsmans that I did have, that's when I first started out with, if you listen to the story, you know, was totally amazing until the handles came off. They were black handles and had a little bit of gold kind of coloring on them. They were freaking amazing. And I actually replaced them a few times because they have a warranty. So that was when Sears was in business. Give me a thumbs up if anybody knows about the Sears store. Just like last time, I'm gonna strip a wire out. Let's see if they make that noise. Oh yeah, just like my linesman's pliers. Yeah, let's see if they'll strip good. Beautiful, very good, very good. So let's do it again. Oh yeah, not bad at all. So let's go ahead and make a joint up real quick and see just how good they twist wires. Very nice. Let's go ahead and cut it. Oh yeah. 100% better than the Cobalts. So there you have it. Good joint, nice fill to pliers. Very, very, very well made, I think. Of course, this is only the first time I've used them, obviously, so I can't really necessarily say they're all like the best ever. They're not Klein's, I can tell you that. I paid for these right here. These are the 9.5. I paid $16.98 at Lowe's for these. Can you believe that? Cheaper than, I believe they're cheaper than the Cobalt ones, actually. No, Cobalt were no, actually they were, yeah, Cobalt was $18.88. So I think you're getting a way better plier. For real, crazy. Now they don't have the little fancy S like the Cobalt ones do, so you can easily identify them, but I'm gonna tell you, you know, they're pretty good. I wouldn't hesitate to use these on a job. So yeah, 100% better. I think from the Doyle to this, man, if you have to buy a pair of these and you cannot afford a pair of linesman's pliers, which in case you forgot, this is one pair that I have right here. I mean, they're awesome. And you know, if you can't afford these are your bet, I think. I mean, they are so identical to the cutter size and everything. I mean, pretty nice. Now, I will say though, and I'm still gonna stick with it, you know, Klein's is really, honestly, your best bet. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave a link down below to both pair, Amazon and Lowe's. So if you guys decide to buy them, you know, you can obviously check it out. And if you decide to buy through my channel, obviously it might help my channel grow. So yeah, I think if you're gonna be at Lowe's, but if you're between these two, go with those because much better plier, much better plier. All right guys, I'm gonna leave it right here. I have a plethora, yes, I said a big word, videos coming up, so you might want to stick around here because you're going to see a lot of stuff on this channel, all electrical. And if you guys, maybe, like I said, maybe I might do the linesmans of the Milwaukee. If you guys want, then give me a thumbs up and let me know down there in the comments if you guys want to see the Milwaukee ones. I do have a pair, haven't used them, so be a good video to do. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Guys, I'm gonna leave it right here. If you want to see that video of me doing the Cobalt video, check right here in the corner. That video will be coming up. I will catch you in that one. And if you like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.